Okay, so I wanted to give you guys an update that from going through COVID-19. So it started back in October, kind of early on. Um, it was the weekend of, I think, the 16th and 17th. Felt kind of funny, just didn't feel right. Real tired in a way. The 18th, I went to the hospital um, and was told I had COVID-19. They did the swab, the whole 9 yards. Was told I had COVID. Um, I slept for basically a week. I wake up, um, eat, go to the bathroom. I'd get a shower. Getting a shower, I felt like I was going to pass out. I just had this odd feeling. Um, the headaches were just unbelievable. I'd wake up in tears. They would be so severe. Um, it just felt so bad, and it was worse than a hangover or migraine, anything like that. Um, I started losing the didn't so much lose the smell, but I lost the taste for like pop or any kind of drinks, milk. Um, I craved orange juice. I could taste that. I craved it in the worst way. Couldn't get enough. Um, then on the 25th, I believe it was, went to the hospital again because I felt like I couldn't breathe. Now, your oxygen level should be somewhere between 95 and 100. Sorry to the hiccups here. Um, but so mine was at 82%. So that's very bad. So they admitted me in the hospital. Um, that was on I think a Sunday night or Monday night um, that I went to the hospital, and they started me on a bunch of medication, supposed to help prevent the virus from like going into the lungs and stuff like that. Well, they found that I had pneumonia, um, pretty bad. Um, but thankfully, I never went on a ventilator, never needed that. Um, but I was there 4 days, did a bunch of different tests, and gave me a bunch of different kind of medication. Um, After 4 days, I was released. I went home on oxygen because I was still running a tad bit low. Even you know, without it, I still was oxygen went from like 95 down like to 90, about 88. So with the oxygen, it brings me back up to like 96, 97. I do good on oxygen now. Well, on the 10th of this month of November, I ended up having to start. I had for a few days prior to that, um, body started to ache all over the place. I mean, some bad pain. I couldn't even get out of the bed, um, and chest started to hurt real bad. While I was sitting here, actually in the same spot I'm sitting in now, my recliner in the living room, and was pale, didn't look right, bluish lips, indication that I'm not breathing very good. So we actually called the paramedics. Paramedics came, checked me out, um, said I needed to go to the hospital. So went to the hospital and was seen admitted um, because they didn't know what was going on. So they did a number of tests on me. They checked for like blood clots because that's a major thing to look at even after coming out of COVID, or someone that has COVID. In my case, I've dealt with blood clots in the past, so something to look at. They did a CAT scan with contrast, and that showed the issue. The issue is my lungs. My lungs are severely damaged from COVID-19. Um, actually, so a lot of people actually do have lung issues after COVID. If it's like the respiratory, if it's really into your lungs, um, but in my case, it's not. It's worse, and they don't know why. My lungs look like a 70-year-old smoker. I seen my lungs on the doctor showed me my lungs on the, I guess, like computer screen, and the scarring and all that is it's pretty bad. So I still have pneumonia as well on top of that, and pneumonia can last months. Um, so this is non-contagious pneumonia. There's no antibiotics. Don't treat it. Nothing treats it, according to the doctors and hospital. Um, so I'm actually here. They've actually increased the oxygen. I was at 2 liters. If you know how oxygen works, 2 liters is not very much. Um, but so they put me on to 3 liters, um, and that is actually a lot more. So I've got this machine that actually plugs in the wall, pumps oxygen 24/7. I've got portable tanks I have to take with me anytime I go to the store. I have the breathing, the shortness of breath. So the way I feel each and every day, I feel very tired. I don't have much energy. Um, the basic things that a normal person does, I can't do anymore, or I can do. I just have to do it differently. So, like this afternoon, I went in there, went to the bathroom, shaved, and took a shower. That's not an easy task for me. To stand in the mirror and shave, I get worn out. I get short of breath, and it's usually because I take this off because it drives me insane trying to shave or do anything with this on. Taking a shower is the same way. Having a hose in the shower with you, it's not very easy to do. Um, Getting out of the shower to dry off and to get dressed can take up to 20, sometimes 25 minutes to do. That's because I get very just worn out and tired very quickly. Um, Getting dressed, like just throwing some clothes on, throwing my boots on, that's a 15, 20-minute job. I don't have the energy to do anything. Um, in the last 10 days, I'm not even left the house. I don't have energy to do much. I fall asleep a lot during the day. Just random. I'll be sitting here and I get really tired and just fall asleep. And I'm still trying to recover, I guess that would be the right word, from everything, getting my energy back, which is taking a long time. I'm not able to work right now. My job I was working at I've had to take a leave of absence. And sadly enough, the kind of job I was working at does not have any kind of I don't have sick time or sick leave where, I'm still getting paid. Right now, I'm not collecting any kind of paycheck. So I've actually got on Facebook a fundraiser, which hasn't really gone anywhere. Thought about doing GoFundMe. I don't know how that works. So I'm actually going to leave my Venmo name and Cash App, I guess cash tag or so in the description. If you would like to send a donation of any kind, we would be greatly appreciated. So I'm staying in Kentucky with my in-laws, and because of the kind of insurance I have, they don't pay for anything in Kentucky. So this last time I went to the hospital on the 10th is on me, and the price tag from that is pretty pricey, and I have to start paying on that, and I have drained my savings account, my emergency fund, my everything. I don't even have money for Christmas this year, as of right now, until I can hopefully figure something out for that, which is fine. Um, so it's been very difficult. It's the emotional side of things. It's hard. I was talking to a friend of mine today. I'm getting tired of this. Getting tired of having to go through this, having to wake up each and every day knowing I have this. The thought of, I was told by the doctor that I can't afford to get sick right now. I can't afford to go get COVID again. I can't get bronchitis. I can't get, the common cold. My lungs are just not capable right now of handling anything severe like that. If I did, I'd be forced to go in the hospital, and depending on how bad it was or can be, I could be put on a ventilator, and that's something that scares me, scares the crap out of me, personally. I don't want to have to do that. My family's been put through enough of this. I'm 25 years old, and there's a lot of things that somebody my age should not have to go through, and this is one of them. I have to see a pulmonologist soon for my lungs and for my breathing and all that. Um, I mean, I'm on this oxygen all day, every day. Um, if I take it off to run to the restroom to use the restroom, to run to the bathroom, come back, I'm out of breath. I feel like I've walked a mile. It's hard to breathe. I start coughing until I get air on, and within 5 to 10 minutes, coughing usually stops, and I'm okay for that moment. But it's emotionally hard for everyone around me that loves me to watch and see me go through this. It is hard, um, and just the financial things. I mean, I've this is difficult for me. I don't usually, never thought I would be faced with something like this. Um, and people might go, well, get a job somewhere, just sitting down, on a computer or something like that. It's not that simple. Um, it's right now we're looking at a couple of different things to do, but like I said, getting up in the morning and getting out of bed and rushing to go do something right now is not. I'm not capable of doing that. Um, I want to go outside and go for just up and down the street for a walk, and I don't have the energy to really do that. I'm tired. I'll be on my phone on TikTok, whatever, and my eyes get real droopy, and I know I'm about to fall asleep, and either my phone falls out of my hand, or I put my phone down and go to sleep for whether it's 15, 20 minutes to an hour, or 5 hours, whatever the case may be, and I wake up and I'm okay, but I'm just not at full energy where I'd like to be. I'm stuck at where I'm at. So that is my update for now. Like I said, if you would like to send anything to help, greatly appreciate it. If not, I understand. Everyone's been tight with everything going on, but I will give an update here, like um, probably a little bit either after Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving. Um, and this also goes. I will be. I'll try to be posting some videos. The videos I posted recently are actually older videos. I just tried to keep some new content out there. I've got some stuff that I've been meaning to post that are about a month or so old. Some longer videos, some stuff. I've got some videos of some trains and railroad stuff and fire stuff. I want to post here soon, within the next week or two. I'll try to get some new content and stuff like that still, just not as much as I was. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate everyone that's all my subscribers. I appreciate everyone. You guys are awesome. It really is nice to, you know, see everyone that pays attention to my stuff. I do appreciate everyone. Thank you for watching.